Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. From a Carl Jung perspective, speech and physical violence are fundamentally different phenomena, even though speech can have powerful psychological effects. Jung would not equate speech with physical violence in a literal sense, but he did recognize that speech can carry profound psychological force, either healing or destructive. So speech as expression of psychic energy, libido. So for Carl Jung, speech is an expression of psychic energy, of our soul, of our energy body, not just sexual energy. It can reveal unconscious material, shape consciousness, and influence the psychic development of self and others. Words can wound psychologically because they activate unconscious complexes. They do, but am I responsible for other people's emotions? If I call 10 people stupid, are they going to react the same way? No. So how can I be held responsible for that? It's speech, it's not physical. For example, a harsh insult can activate a childhood shame complex. So if harsh speech triggers someone to the surface, that's helping the person see themselves. This is why the capacity for discourse in public amongst adults is so necessary because we all need to see ourselves. And no one is 100% right. But when we act like I'm right and you're wrong, and there's no room for discourse, then we don't grow. We don't give each other a chance to grow and mature, and Carl Jung even says, what irritates you about others can lead you to an understanding of yourself. Triggers are your healing friend, not your healing foe. When your emotional pain's to the surface, it's a perfect time to self-reflect. And the first 6 of my Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies is appreciate, learn, forgive equals ego death. Appreciate your challenges. Open your heart to yourself. Say, thank you for giving me an opportunity to grow. And the next one is learn your lessons through self-reflection. Why was it necessary for that to happen? Why was it necessary for me to attempt suicide? For me to see and understand myself. Turn that wound into wisdom. Then once you have the wisdom, forgiveness naturally follows. A compassionate word can help integrate fragmented parts of the psyche. Well, in my book, linked below, My Inner Heroine, Exploring Feminine Pain, my second and third heroes are Justin Waller and his best friend, Andrew Tate. I had a personal relationship with Justin Waller that started 2 months before Andrew's takedown started in 2022. And then, because I was connected to Andrew's soul, I'm a shaman, I speak to souls, I was able to support him in solitary confinement and show myself how much compassion I'm capable of. But Jung would still distinguish this from physical violence, which damages the body directly. Speech as carrier of archetypal forces. When we're unaware of our archetypes and our subconscious, that's like a savior complex. Jung believes speech often expresses archetypal energies unconsciously. Speech driven by the shadow or the subconscious, the wound, can become hostile, dehumanizing, or cruel. But that's how we feel about ourselves. We project out through our hearts our own energy, how we feel about ourselves, onto the field so we can see ourselves for self-improvement. The universe is a mirror showing me myself in every moment as a constant feedback loop for self-improvement. And yes, shows me the beauty too. Speech driven by the self can become integrative, truthful, and healing.